Welcome to Write to Read program, virtual classroom. Okay, let's see, do you know these great personalities of Sri Lanka? Have you seen these persons? Do you know them? Who are they really? Yes, they are writers. Who else? Musicians, philosophers. They all are scholarly people, those who are educated and served our country. Okay, yes. Now we'll see the lesson in your textbook. Shall we move to the textbook? Yes. Here, this is Kumaratunga Munidasa Kumaratunga. You know him. You may have read lots of books he has written. Yes. Now, this is about Munidasa Kumaratunga. Yes. When was he born? Can you find? When was he born? Yes. When was he born?
Born on 25th July 1887.
1887. 1887. Then what was he? What was he? Can you find the answers? What was he? He was a writer, poet, journalist, and grammarian. Yes. Then what are the books that he has written? Have you read the books he has written?
Hinsera Hathpana, Magilkama, and Kiyawena, Nuana
are some of them. Hinsara, Hatpana, Magulkama, Kiyavana are some of these books. Then, what is the movement that he founded? Here, what is it? Hela Haula. Hela Haula. What is Hela Haula? Yes, we'll see when we read the passage. Yes, then what sort of books he wrote? Yes, Sinhala grammar books. Very good. And he knew lots of languages as well. What are they? Yes, Sinhala, Tamil, Pali, Sanskrit, Greek, Latin. Yes. Sorry. Then he served in various fields. What are they? He was a school teacher, principal, a school inspector. Yes. And in which year he passed away? In which year he passed away? 1944. 1944. Shall we read about Munidasa Kumaratunga? Yes.
Munidasa Kumaratunga was born on 25th July 1887. He was a writer, poet, journalist, and grammarian.
Yes, he was a writer, an author who wrote lots of books, poet who wrote poems, then a journalist. Who is a journalist? Who is a journalist? We'll see the meaning of a journalist, a writer for newspapers and magazines. The person who writes for newspapers and magazines is a journalist. And grammarian. Who is a grammarian? Yes? A linguist who specializes in the study of grammar. Grammar, words, vocabulary. We call him a grammarian. Good. Then
he wrote many Sinhala story books. Hinsera Hathpana, Magilkama, and Kiyawena, Nuana are some of them. These books are popular among children even today. Munidasa Kumaratunga founded the Hela Havula movement to promote the correct usage of the Sinhala language. He wrote Sinhala grammar books and had a wide knowledge of other languages like Tamil, Pali, Sanskrit, Greek, and Latin. In his lifetime, he served as a school teacher, principal, and school inspector. This eminent
This eminent scholar, eminent. Yes, what is eminent? Yes, eminent, that is standing above others in quality of position. People in high places, eminent. Shall we see the singular meaning also? Eminent, eminent. Yes, what is the word? What the meaning? Vishishta. He has done an eminent service. Eminent scholar. Yes, scholar. Who is a scholar? Yes. Look at the picture. Doing lots of studies, having a wide knowledge. Scholar. Scholar. Yes. Spell the word scholar. Spell the word scholar. Yes.
Scholar. Scholar.
Once again. Once again. Spell the word scholar.
Scholar. Scholar.
Eminent scholar. And he
Passed away on 2nd March 1944.
very good. Now we read about Munidasa Kumaratunga. This time I'm going to read the first half of the sentence. You have to complete the rest of the sentence. Are you ready? Munidasa Kumaratunga was good. He was a he wrote many singular, he wrote many, hinsaraya, hatpana. These books are second paragraph. Munidasa Kumaratunga founded he wrote singular grammar books in his lifetime. This eminent scholar good. Now we read about Munidasa Kumaratunga. Let's see the other eminent scholars you may see, you may have in your textbook. Good. Now here Ananda Samarakam. Here Ananda Kumaraswamy. Here another scholar Siddhi Lebbe. You are given what is important with these personalities. Now let's see Anand Samarakon. Have you heard of him? Anand Samarakon. Even a small child will also know him. Anand Samarakon. Shall we go through the things about him?
13th January 1911, 5th April 1962.
What is it? 13th January 1911. This is the year he was born. And 5th April 1962. That is the year he passed away. Okay, we'll see the points first.
Musician and composer.
Composer, musician and composer who composed lots of songs. Composer. Do you want to know the single meaning? We'll see who is the person who nirmapake or who wrote the things, who composed things. Composer. Then what did he compose?
Composed the national anthem of Sri Lanka.
He composed the national anthem of Sri Lanka. That's why even a small child will know about him, Ananda Samarakon. Then
Considered the father of artistic Sri Lankan music. Founded a musical tradition of our own. Composed many songs.
what are the songs that Ananda Samarakon composed? Can you read? What are the examples?
For example, Essay Madura Jeevane Gita.
Ase
Okay,
Madhura
okay.
Jeevane Gita.
Ara
Yes.
Balana
Akke Akkyara
Gita.
Balannako. You may have heard
Okay,
of these songs.
okay. Ara Balanako. A
And
gifted
as well,
painter.
he is a gifted
Ananda
painter, a gifted painter, a skillful painter. Okay, now you know lots of things about Ananda Samarakot. Shall we shall we read? Shall we try to put these ideas into sentences? These are not given in complete sentences. In the way we read in this passage about Munidasa Kumaratunga, now using this information, we are going to construct a nice passage. Then, shall we start? Shall we start? Okay. Let's see, 13th.
13th January 1911.
How to put this idea into a sentence? Anand Samarakon was born on 13th January 1911. Shall we say the sentence once again? He was born on 13th January 1911. Then put this idea into a sentence.
Musician and composer.
Yes, he was a great musician. You can add adjectives to describe some nouns here. He was a great musician and a composer. Then this idea.
Composed the national anthem of Sri Lanka.
Anand Samarkand composed the national anthem of Sri Lanka. He composed the national anthem of Sri Lanka. Then
considered the father of artistic Sri Lankan music.
Yes, he was considered. We all accept that he was considered the father of artistic Sri Lankan music. He was the father of artistic Sri Lankan music. Just this idea.
Founded a musical tradition of our own.
Yes, he founded a musical tradition of our own. He founded the musical tradition, okay, the style of our new music, a musical tradition of our own. Good. Then,
Composed many songs.
yes, composed many songs. He composed many songs. For example, or you can use he composed many songs like Aise Madhura Jeevane Geeta, Akya Akya Ara Balannako, etc. Yes. And finally, you can say
A gifted painter.
he was a gifted painter. And you can conclude saying that the date of his death, what is it? Yeah?
5th April 1962.
Yes. This, you can say this scholarly person or this musician, then passed away. Instead of died, we can use passed away, another verb. Then passed away on 5th of April 1962. Now, see the way you uh, construct sentences, including all these points. In the same way, this is about Ananda Kumaraswamy. Can you use the information in sentences? I'll show you the way that I would do. Ananda Kumaraswamy was born on 22nd August 1877. He was a philosopher, historian, and geologist. He studied at London University. He was interested in many fields: arts, literature, language, and religion. He was the founder of Ceylon Social Reform Society. This society was interested in preserving traditional arts and crafts, customs, and traditions. This philosopher passed away on 9th of September 1947. In the same way, can you also write a similar paragraph about Siddhilebbe? Yes, you can do this, I know. Now, you can attempt on these two scholarly people, or uh, as it is given in the textbook, we'll go to the here. You can make a short speech about a famous Sri Lankan. For example, D.S. Senanayake, Lakshman Kadragamar, T.B. Jaya, Martin Vikramsinghe, Lester James Paris, or anyone else. You can find some information like this and can write a nice paragraph on any person that you like. I hope you will attend on this and you will be able to do this task. See next day whether you have done it or not, okay? Anyway, I hope you are able to do it and you are willing to do it. Then uh, let's meet in the next uh, virtual classroom. Till then, good afternoon.